zone.
All right, what's up, fellas?
What's good?
Yo,
What's some
turn the
shit we
music
just,
up.
what's something we just made?
Okay.
I, I really made the too.
Vibe with me. Yeah, vibe with me.
Hey yo, get into the money,
What
yeah,
is
we
that?
run it up, baby. When it come to money, yeah, I run it up,
Coming
crazy.
out Friday.
New York City
Going in the
chillin' with
video.
some foreigners, baby. Keep a hater mad, got them curling up, baby. They talk about the gym, got them sick to their stomach, got them throwing up. It's just reality, they hate to see me showing up. So you know I'm showing out, I don't do nothing for clout. Grown man, handle business, nigga, I'm in and out. But pay my phone bills, can't be asking my whereabouts. Positive vibes only, if not,
Who
gotta
y'all did
clear it
that?
out. Fuck what you hear about, it's not what I care
We
about.
did this
Fam going up, only thing you gon' hear about.
Sunday.
Yeah, I'm consistent with work, there ain't no fear about. Remember it was down bad, I'm up cause I made it out. Patient and humble nigga, won't trade it for no amount. You don't like it, my shit, and that's just not word of mouth. Making IG videos while she clean the house, that's what you mad about. Yeah, that's what you mad about.
They ain't living how we living, yeah, that's what they mad about. Keep doing how we do it, yeah, that's what they mad about. Ain't got no ambition, that's what they mad about. That's what they mad about. That's what they mad about. They ain't living how we living, yeah, that's what they mad about. Keep doing how we do it. That's what they mad about. Ain't got no ambition. That's what they mad about. That's what they mad about. That's what they mad about.
Don't mind my calm demeanor. Maybe it's because I sing much. Look at the world as a big arena. After party cleanup, no brainer. Overwhelming to manage my anger. Coming out of my pores, feeling sweat on my fingers. Do I live to please you? Went to the world, I got so much to give up. Another no brainer. I'ma get me some rap. You could stay up. Let this play on a wake up. Put this down in my notes plus. I know I gotta keep it focused. Make a way for my kids, give them a purpose. Can't see their souls lost. Live a trail of paper into the digital market. No matter what the odds is, no limits. Trying to touch your spirits. I know you can hear this. That is number one on your list. What no spirits. Stitch up my lyrics. Overkill switch. LeBron prom fit.
They ain't living how we living, yeah, that's what they mad about. Keep doing how we do it, yeah, that's what they mad about. Ain't got no ambition, they mad about. That's what they mad about. That's what they mad about. They ain't living how we living, yeah, that's what they mad about. Keep doing how we do it, yeah, that's what they mad about. Ain't got no ambition, that's what they mad about. That's what they mad about. That's what they mad
That's what
about.
they mad about. Yeah, you know, that was something that Shy
All
cooked
right.
up. Me and Rob, Mr. Vex. And we dropping
Yeah,
that.
man.
We
Strictly
dropping
all
that
in
this
house,
Friday.
in house work.
That's what's up.
We dropping that this Friday.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drop that as well. So this was a little sneak peek of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we could get into the show right now, man. Let's get into this right here.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh no 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 no! Tower, you're seeing this airplane just crash into three. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Seen that?
Yo, rewind that. Rewind it.
I got you.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh no 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 no! Tower, you're seeing this airplane just crash into three. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Nasty work right there, man. Them people survived too, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, only 18 people got hurt.
18 people got hurt, but nobody died.
No. Nobody got hurt.
Oh, that's crazy. Thank God them people was good.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, and
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. I was like telling you earlier. I mean, it's like the third plane incident within this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I
Look
mean,
at
the
this. Though.
airplanes is not looking real safe right now.
I know.
It ain't. Definitely not, bro.
It looks like there's a lot of neglect in the airport industry. The airport industry is looking very bad right now. Like they have a lot of neglect.
That's exactly what's going on.
It's another one right here, right? No, that's
This
the
is
same one. We seen this one.
Yeah, just other angles though. Look,
TMZ angle. Oh my God.
nasty work right there.
That one that you had was the best angle.
That first one,
that you showed.
nasty
Then we
work.
had the helicopter now. The helicopter and the plane. You had that shit out in Pennsylvania. I mean,
Damn.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
yeah, man.
Oh no 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 no!
The airplane
Damn.
industry.
Shit. Them
They
I
gonna
think
have
them
to go
people.
down on their prices, bro.
Yo, people
They
gonna be
gotta
suing.
go
Them
down on
people,
their prices, bro.
they getting a lawsuit,
It's
bro.
so easy to become a podcaster
That's
with
a
I
fact.
don't think they're gonna be able to charge what they charging right now. Niggas gonna be risking their life to go on the plane. They're gonna have to be giving discounts.
Yeah.
Some kind of shit but they can get on that plane.
Mm-hmm.
Be feeling like shit, bro.
At least 18 people
I
have
don't
been
know.
injured.
They can just tell her that shit, but they trying to get from here to Chicago for $45. Yeah, I might jump on it.
Oh no 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 no!
Yeah, that's your life for $45 too.
Yeah, that ain't worth
Yeah,
it.
man.
Yeah. That ain't worth
Yeah,
$45,
what they
B.
gonna do? What they gonna do to get you to spend
There's
money
80
to get on
passengers.
that plane?
80?
passengers. Yeah, 80 passengers. 2 passengers were airlifted to hospital with critical injuries, and a child
Yeah,
was
one of
taken
them
to
was
the
a kid.
Yeah. That shit on his head, upside down on his back.
On his back. Damn.
Coming
So
from
I ain't never in
Minneapolis.
my life seen a plane on his back
Me
like
either.
that, unless it was a crash.
Yeah.
Minneapolis. Oh, she was on the plane. What's she talking about? She was on the plane.
Yo, you got three plane incidents, bro, within the year, and we only in the
Not
second
even,
one.
yo. Like within the year since January started.
That was just a plane crash.
So
Oh my god.
it's not saying it's nothing
We're in
positive,
Toronto.
bro.
We just landed. Our plane crashed.
Your ass is in
Upside
danger
down.
when you're on that plane.
Fire
Yeah,
department
it's dangerous.
on
Yeah.
site.
Niggas better go on the plane with
Upside
parachute.
down.
Look at that shit.
Everybody, most people appear to be okay. We're all getting off. What's going on?
They gotta have
And
parachutes.
this is
for
not regular. This is not
every seat.
Spirit, like the
It's
cheap
Delta.
airlines. This is major airlines.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Didn't your lady work for the airlines, bro?
Huh?
Didn't your lady work for the airlines?
I want to thank some of the
Well, yeah, my ex, she still works for them. But it's not Delta, it's
Trump has said that
United.
he believes he has the power
Yeah,
to
they in
end.
the shit too. United in that shit
Oh,
too.
trust me, United wheels fell off. When the with the ramp, the wheel that's come out before you land, it fell off. Like they got a couple lawsuits, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
They're still in business though, but it's crazy, man. The industry is
But I don't
crazy right
think this
now.
one, this Delta airplane, I don't think it's a
We're in Toronto.
it's not a Boeing plane though.
We just landed.
Is this a
Oh.
Boeing airplane?
It's
Who?
Delta.
That's Delta.
No, but the airplanes. Remember, Boeing got a lot of problems with their airplanes.
Yeah, that's that's that company, the manufacturers or whatever. But I know what you're talking about though. They had a little.
Delta airplane manufactured by Boeing.
That's something we got to look up, B, because I can't really tell you offhand, but it probably got something to do with it, B. Because they was having a lot of malfunction problems back in the days with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they ain't never went nowhere.
They never stop having problems.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We're gonna see right now what it is. It says, why did the Delta plane crash and flip to Toronto? Here's what we know. I'm gonna say they said what type of it was a CRJ 900 aircraft. Passengers leave a Delta airline operated CRJ 900.
All right, but is it a Boeing? A CRJ, is it a Boeing aircraft? Is it a Boeing? What's the name of the aircraft?
It's a Bombardier. Bombardier.
Is that the name of the company? Bombardier?
Yeah, it says the jet, a Bombardier CRJ 900 operated by Delta subsidiary, right? Yeah, Endeavor Air. Yeah, it's not a Boeing.
Okay.
It's not a Boeing. It's a Mitsubishi. It's a Mitsubishi. That's right here. Look.
Yeah, the CRJ 900.
Mitsubishi CRJ 900.
A Mitsubishi engine.
Okay.
It says what kind of plane was the Delta Toronto?
I think the engine was GE engines.
I don't know what engine it was, but it says a Mitsubishi CRJ.
So this plane got a lot of fucking
made by the Canadian company
from all different
Bombardier. Touchdown. The company is Bombardier, but the model of the plane, what kind of plane was the Delta Toronto crash? Was a Mitsubishi CRJ.
And I heard it engines from motherfucking GE. So this plane got like mad different parts from all over the place. So,
yo, there's a playback somewhere. Where that's coming from?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Wait up. Wait, let me turn this down, cause yeah, she put it on YouTube over here in the house. Wait up.
Yeah, man. And you got that plane crash in Philadelphia, man. You want to pull that up, man?
Oh, that joint. Hold on. Let me see this real quick. I'll pull that up.
HoneyBook completely changed how I do business.
That joint that happened in Philly, we spoke about that. We spoke about that already too.
All that is sort of like falling together,
John
man.
Nelson, he was.
Well, I see stepping to the podium right now.
I mean,
let's go right
now.
What
you
to
mean
John.
by falling together?
It's all showing how the airline industry is falling apart.
I agree with you on that because these is like we don't even know what happened in Philadelphia. That was a whole different. That was a jet or a private aircraft that was carrying a few people. It wasn't a. And it
Remember,
was
we was laughing at the guy that fell off the goddamn plane. The motherfuckers backed up the stairs, and the dude fell.
We on
laughing at that shit. That was last year, right?
Yeah.
You see all that mishaps. Yo, we've been covering a lot of plane bullshit, but we really haven't been looking at it. There's a lot of plane bullshit. Remember, you got that incident where homeboy stepped up the steps.
All right.
He stepped off the plane. And
all right.
Busted his ass. We never really found out what happened to him.
Nah, somebody said some shit about he got this man. I don't know. Niggas be lying in the comments. I don't know, but nah, I feel you. I just feel that, out of nowhere, it's a whole bunch of planes that's just plane incidents. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole bunch of plane incidents going on, and it's being highlighted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course, because it's social media. And the news got to talk about it once the social media done made it go viral.
Yeah.
See, these shit's been going on before all this shit. Planes been fucking up. It's just that
But
now
not
you
like
hear about
not
it.
like this, Lou.
Nah, yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. They used to say it was safer flying in the plane, you know what I'm saying, than driving. But now that's not the case.
That's a fact.
You see, when you driving, you got more control. When you in that air, that's it. You ain't got no control over that, bro. What's up, what goes up comes down, right?
But you see,
Ain't like everybody got parachutes.
The technology with the planes, especially with these commercial airline planes, the technology, them shits basically fly themselves. All they got to do is just take the shit
Autopilot.
off and then
Autopilot. Yeah, they get it to where it got to be at a frequency, and the plane just take it. That's like them driving cars. The car's driving itself now.
And take them off.
See, the thing is that, man, all that shit is
The
mechanical.
shit makes the turns and all that. The
So
shit
you
on
can't put your trust
they
in all that
program
shit
some
anyway.
shit and the plane will make the turn. All they gotta do is put the motherfucking GPS coordinates in and the plane will go. Just like a drone.
You could control the drone. You got one, but you controlling that, right?
But the drone can land by itself.
If the battery go low, but yeah, that's the technology, man. The technology,
Think about
bro.
that. The drone can land by itself. You don't got to do nothing. All you got to do is press a button, and then the drone will land by itself.
So imagine how a plane will be.
I'm just saying that's how far the technology hasn't caught up.
So what you think happened? Let's hear what happened. Let's hear what
Airline technology is very far behind. The airline technology needs an overhaul.
So what made it far behind? Because it wasn't far behind when it wasn't.
Well, for one, they don't want to use other radio frequencies. They haven't changed their radio frequencies to digital yet. That's one. They still using AM bands frequencies. They should have been digital because that was a problem with that Washington, D.C. aircraft crash, because when they was listening to the flight recorders, they couldn't hear they couldn't hear these people clearly. They couldn't hear the people from the air traffic towers. They couldn't hear them clearly, bro.
My thing is this though. Look, you see, all right, but them planes supposed to like them planes how we flying in now. Like, you know how your watch and your phone say update every other often. Them planes got to go through that, right? You don't think that them things that's something that you can't play with?
Yo, the technology is still from the 70s and the early 80s, bro. That's the type
crazy.
of technology that we using in our airport industry. And they don't want to tell us that.
Even though the times now is changing, they still going on the old brand. You know what I'm saying?
They don't upgrade their computer systems and stuff like that. Far as for you to pay, they upgraded their systems for you to pay. But far as their navigations and their radars and all that, I don't think they that far headed, you know, in the airplane industry as they should be.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what one of the survivors got to say.
Nelson, he was a passenger on the plane. John, thank you so much for being with us. We're so glad you're okay. I mean, who would have known that you were in a plane crash a few hours ago. It's unbelievable. You have video that you recorded. We've been watching. Tell us when you first realized something was the matter.
Yeah, it was a typical flight from Minneapolis to Toronto. And we were coming in, and I did notice that the winds were super gusty. The snow had kind of blown over the runways. And so coming in, it just, it was routine, but like it was noticeable that the runways were kind of in a weird condition. And when we hit, it was just a super hard, like hit the ground, and the plane went sideways. And I believe we skidded like on our side and then flipped over on our back. Where we ended up, there was like a big fireball out this left side of the plane. And when we got finished, it was I was upside down. Everybody else was there as well. Thankfully, everybody was okay. But we tried to get out of there as quickly as possible. And then shortly thereafter, I got done filming the video. There was another explosion, but luckily the firefighters got out of there.
They were there quickly, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Lucky ass people.
So
man.
where were you seated
Yo.
in the plane?
God bless, B.
I was in like row 10 of the plane, so just front of the wing.
And did you?
Nah, that's a fact. That's definitely a go.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Me personally, if I was on that plane, yo, underwears, everything, boy, would. Whoo, what?
Let me tell you something. This what shows you what people always want to talk about. You know, I'm in first class. You know, I got my first class seat. I get in the champagne while I'm sitting down. And when that plane crashed, you see how that plane fell down? None of that shit mattered.
Yeah.
None of that
That
shit
don't-
mattered.
You still on that plane, regardless where you
None of
sitting
that
at.
shit matters, bro.
You
None of that
can't-
shit matters, bro. First class, coach, you in the fucking bathroom. None of that shit matters, bro.
It's facts.
That's a scary situation to be in, though. It sounds like it wasn't no problem in the air. It was a problem landing. I guess because it was so much snow and ice on there. It was a rough
Yeah.
landing.
They said like they couldn't really see the runway. They said it was covered up or whatever.
Yeah.
So
So it was
That's-
a rough landing, and when it landed, you see how hard it landed and how it flipped over automatically when it landed.
caught on fire.
Yeah. Why would slide you up? Exactly.
But I'm gonna tell you something. People got a lawsuit. They gonna, man, they suing. You ain't
Oh,
gonna. This ain't the last time you hearing about this. If they could walk and get out, man, what? And they drawers looking like I don't know what. They suing.
Nah, they suing, man.
Mentally stressed, B. They
Airline
stressed.
industry, yo, they gonna hit these lawsuits. Is going to cripple the airline industry, bro.
Delta for a fact. They probably go out of business behind this one. For real.
Shit.
And not only that, these people that's building these planes, they're going to be under a lot of scrutiny.
Yeah.
These plane repairs, they're going to be under a lot of scrutiny. Them jobs is going to be very hard, bro. You really got to be on point, man. Working in those type of places right now, man.
Yo,
you know, you can get
just-
fired really easy because it's going to be less. It's going to be tolerance in those type of places, bro.
Yo, you
see
just
this
pulled it
stuff,
up,
Reed?
Luther. You
Yeah,
just
you
put
see
it up.
right?
Look.
This is what it says right here. Let me see. Oh yeah, you can see it clearly, huh?
It is understandable
It is
for the passenger.
understandable for a passenger to want some sort of justice compensation for emotional trauma that a crash landing, jarring, turbulence, or other serious incidents may have caused. However, in order, I can't see it. You gotta.
In order to file a
to
personal
file a
injury claim or a
claim
lawsuit.
you must have sustained at
At
least
least-
some form of physical injury. But none of them people really got
Yo.
injured.
Man,
But
niggas
listen to
would
me.
say they
Only-
back
yo,
hurt,
they
neck
mind.
hurt.
Yo, look, they
Only
mind is
people.
messed up, B. They
But you
messed
see
up.
what it
man.
says, yo, go back down, Lou. Bring that back down. The main lines that you gotta read.
However, in order to
At
file
the
a personal
bottom,
injury
form of
claim,
physical injury. Physical,
and
not mental.
That is mental though.
So if you
If
were
it
not
just
scared,
physical, not it's personal. This is a personal injury
physical
claim.
injury.
This a personal injury. It's like you
They
broke
said a
you broke your
compensation.
leg, your
They
back,
said,
your neck. Some shit happened,
but
but you still
in
could
order
sue
to
from
file,
emotion.
however, they said
You still could get some shit though,
it's
bro.
understandable for a passenger to want some sort of justice or compensation for emotional trauma. But
And that's in
however,
Ontario though.
your ass
That's
gonna,
an
if you don't
Ontario
get
law.
hurt, you don't get paid. That's what
nah.
that fucking paragraph says.
Well, they're gonna need ASAP Rocky lawyer. Real, because
Hold up, we didn't get to that yet, bro. Hold up, you're going too fast.
nah,
Oh,
I'm just
ASAP?
saying, lawyer. They're gonna beat that because you can't. Your mind, fam. If I was on that plane, I can't work no more. Like you messed up. You're mentally. You know what I'm saying? You thought you was gonna die.
Yeah,
You see the plane
because
flip,
let
go
me
on
tell you
fire.
something about
You ain't
the
know you was
plane.
walking out of there.
Yo, people experience mental anxiety on the plane all the time.
I do.
That's the
I don't
case.
like
They
flying.
be paying niggas for mental, emotional trauma all the time. Motherfucker
Yep.
have an anxiety attack on the plane. You think they're going to be able to sue? No. They just telling you, you got to get hurt on the plane. And that don't mean the plane don't even have to crash. You just got to get, motherfucker, you break your toe on the chair or hit the foot on something on the plane. You can get paid. But that's because that motherfucker dipped too low and your heart dropped and you was scared. You can't get paid for that, bro.
Nah, man. That's
That's what it is.
nah. I mean, if you was on that plane, you should get compensated for something.
Yo,
Because
you
your
can't.
mind ain't right.
Yo,
Huh?
listen. All you gotta do is say, yo, your back hurt, your neck hurt. That's
Because
all
they
you got.
can't. Yeah, I mean, I understand, but they shouldn't have to go through all that. That was
That's a
worldwide
physical
news.
injury. No, that's a
Yeah.
physical
That's the law,
injury.
though, bro.
Your neck
It's
is
the
a
law.
physical injury. So
Yeah.
yeah, if the
It's the
plane
law.
jerked real hard,
You think Delta trying to give
yeah.
you money because you emotionally scarred? Hell no, my nigga.
No. They just told you that it's emotionally scarred. That's on you. You're gonna take that shit out on your way home with your
You gonna
bag.
take that shit to the on the chin.
You're gonna take that shit to the luggage claim.
Yo, I ain't laughing at them people, but yo, you're crazy. But I feel what you're saying, but
Real talk.
that it is real. It is real. I ain't gonna lie, it is real, B.
I mean, according to what we just read, they was like, it's understandable that you might feel a certain way about a motherfucking, your mind might be fucked up in the mind. You might have had an anxiety attack. You might have been scared at the landing because it is natural for people to be scared.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
About a person first time
Yo.
riding the plane.
Hey, yo,
Motherfucker
Sha.
scared to death.
Sha, I'm gonna tell you something. When I went to London and Hawaii, I'm gonna tell you something, B. My kids was looking at me. I was more scared than my kids, fam. When that turbulence kicked in, yo, Sha, and when going like this and then drop and then go back, yo, Sha, I was like, oh man, I'm
How
telling
long
you,
you was on that plane? How long was that
13,
plane?
13 hours, fam. 13 hours straight over water. Yeah. And then coming back was even worse. It was like 12 hours. Looked like 13, one word, B. So the first time we went, we had my little son Vaughn. We spent the night in San Diego because we wanted to break up the flight because we couldn't fly straight. Me, Trey, you know what I'm saying, they moms and Cash though we could make it. I hated it, B, but that's the only way, you know what I'm saying? You ain't driving over there. You ain't driving, or you gonna take a cruise over there? If there's certain places you can't, you know what I'm saying, drive to, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, man, I would have been in the doctor office after that accident. Like, yo, look, I'm messed up. I'm mentally scarred. Like, I can't work, all that, because I would have been shook. But I'm happy them people was alive, B. But I just wanted to been a part of that and experience that, man. I love driving. I mean, you know what I'm saying? that plane will be the last resort for me. But
Let me ask
it
you
is what
this.
what?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
As a bus driver, if someone, let's say you hit a big ass bump or something, and a nigga gets scared because you hit the bump and you hit the brakes real hard or some shit, you think I can sue because you hit the brakes real hard?
Nah, but this is the thing. Like me, all right, I'm gonna put an example to this. If I'm driving that bus and anything happen on that bus, if anybody get hurt or get away carried in an ambulance, I get drug tested. You know what I'm saying? So
Ain't
now
that
this was
part.
what
But I'm saying, let's say nobody got physically injured, but they were scared. All right, because you hit the brakes real hard.
So you saying what? All right, say that again. So if I hit the brakes somebody and somebody said they hurt because they were scared,
Same thing that I'm trying to explain to you with the plane. This say you was on the bus, and I'm standing up. It's only standing up, right?
yep.
You hit the brakes real hard.
Mhm.
Motherfucker almost jumped in the middle of the street. You hit the motherfucking brakes hard. I almost bust my ass. I was scared.
You might
I
as well
was
just
scared. I
say
almost
you
fell.
might as well just say he got into an accident because the plane actually crashed and got to an accident. You might as
No,
well
we're
say the
talking
bus-
about a mental injury versus a physical injury.
But you
on
got to
the
use the
plane.
same analytics though. You can't just
That's
use
what I'm trying
the
to do
bus.
right now. That's
Nah,
exactly what I'm
you
trying
got
to
to
do
say
right
the bus
now.
crashed, and some people got hurt and some people didn't. They just emotionally traumatized.
All right, now, but listen, if a bus crash, that's a whole different scenario. But
Nah, it's the
we're
same
saying,
scenario as the
we're not
airplane.
saying, let's say if the bus did not crash,
But how you gonna
but
say that?
the bus stopped abruptly and people bumped into each other, people were frightened,
It's
somebody
not the
might have
same
fell out of their
scenario.
seat.
It's not the same scenario, Shaw.
Is that a
plane-
lawsuit?
The plane crashed.
I mean,
The
I
plane
actually,
crashed.
look, this. I want to ask a question. I'm just trying to ask a question. Is that a lawsuit? If the bus stops abruptly and people were startled.
all right, I'm gonna answer your question. Well, my company gonna fight it to the third. They ain't giving up no money.
Listen,
They ain't giving up no money. But like I said, I hear what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? My company ain't giving up no money. They got good lawyers. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get no money off of that. But if somebody get away in the ambulance and get hurt, you know what I'm saying?
This
They
what
got
I'm
they got
saying, like,
they
yeah,
got a they
like,
got a they got a
niggas
doctor.
crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, if niggas crash and niggas get hurt, and niggas ain't gonna go to the lawyers and say, yo, I'm emotionally hurt. Niggas, you not going to no lawyer saying you emotionally traumatized thinking you gonna get some money. You gonna go there and say your neck and your
But
back hurt.
let's look at it like this. Let's say the police grab you and you go to jail. And then come to find out they locked you up for nothing. That is emotionally traumatizing. And you can be
get locked-
compensated for that.
You get compensated actually for being wrongly accused. They don't compensate you for emotionally trauma. They compensate you for being wrongly accused.
Yes, that is part of it. That is also part of it because that's like a pain and suffering.
Yeah, you get paid for your pain and suffering.
Right.
See,
Just
So
like
that is
anyone.
that is
Just like the
it
people
just-
that crash in that plane, they gonna get
you
paid for
might
their
not have
pain
been
and suffering.
injured physically, but emotionally, you've been injured. You've
Okay.
been stripped away from your family emotionally. You've been taken away from your wife.
Okay.
You might have been worried about you losing your job.
Okay. Now look. Remember when that man died on my bus when he had that heart attack?
Yeah.
Okay, now look, that traumatized me, man. You see me? Cause look, I caught flashback because when I saw, found Sammy and Erica, I ain't work. They gave me free therapies. I had to go speak to somebody, fam. because I ain't want to get behind that wheel, and I got all these other people, you know what I'm saying, and my life, you know what I'm saying, depending on them, like, you know what I'm saying. So I ain't want to be like, oh, you know, a mess driving and all that. So I had to clear my mind, B. But it messed me up, bro. That man literally died on my watch, and I couldn't help him because they ain't teach us CPR. You understand what I'm saying? But I had a security guard that was on the bus with me that it's not
driving. Your job is to focus on that window ahead of you. And
exactly.
Drive and make sure the people, when you stop, make sure the people get on and get off.
Yo, this is my thing.
Your job is not to maintain another person on the bus's well-being,
Motion.
or as their health, if they have a health.
I mean, yeah, I ain't got no control over that. I don't know. I ain't know if that man was sick or not. You know what I'm saying?
If they had some type of health emergency, and if you could call an ambulance or something like that, that's all you could do. That is something that I can see that is required for you to do.
Look, and that's what I argued them about. I ain't touched that man because they didn't teach us CPR. You understand what I'm saying? They say safety first and all.
That's something else. I'm saying, long as that you call some type of medical or 911 or some type of.
That's what I did. I follow procedures. That's not my field. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I did what
you're not in that field to be able to handle that kind of situation. So that's not you didn't violate yourself on that.
Exactly. I just felt bad because I couldn't do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But I put it as like, yo, you ain't teach us this.
Problem right there. You should be entitled to some type of
because it was on my clock, fam. You understand? It was my last lap.
Somebody died while he's driving the bus. He entitled to some emotional compensation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I pulled it up. Look, it says this. Lawsuits that typically allow compensation for pain and suffering are primarily personal injury lawsuits, which can stem from incidents like car accidents, slips and falls, medical malpractice, assault and robbery, or defective product cases where the plaintiff experiences physical or emotional distress due to
negligence. Negligence from another party. Essentially, any situation where one is harmed due to another's action and can prove their pain and suffering as a result. So, like I said, that's just saying, like, if you get arrested, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be injured physically.
Here
go through emotional.
What you just read, it said you had to be
and your emotional distress due to they.
Yo, but right here it just said physically. You just read it. What you just read said physically. It ain't say nothing about no physical.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It said physical or emotional distress.
Yeah, but the emotional has to come with the physical.
No, it does not. It said physical or
due to.
So it can be either one or the other.
The other, yep. Either or.
It says physical or emotional distress.
Someone is harmed due to another's actions and can prove their pain and suffering. I guess so. But let's read this. Compensatory damages. Pain and suffering is considered a type of general damages awarded in addition to specific economic losses like medical bills and lost wages. Evidence needed. To successfully claim pain and suffering, plaintiffs need to provide evidence of their injuries through medical records,
witness testimonies,
even personal journals detailing their experience. Factors affecting awarded amounts: the severity of the injury, duration of pain, impact on daily life, and the plaintiff's emotional distress all plays a role in determining the compensation amount for pain and suffering. Yeah.
You see how the airline industry have their legal shit set up, so you can't sue under those same.
Yo, fam, they're gonna cover their behind. You know what I'm saying? Now you know what they're gonna blame that on, though, right? You know what they're gonna blame that on, right? Mother Nature. You know that, right?
That snow.
I don't know. That plane looked like it came down kind of hard because as soon as it hit the wheels bust off.
But see, like I said, they made it from where they came from, Minneapolis.
That's hard to say.
Yeah.
That's where they came to, and they landed in Toronto. They landed, but something went wrong. Something went wrong when they landed.
Right, man. They more than likely were gonna say justice. You know,
Mother Nature.
Most likely
they ain't got no control over that. You know what I'm saying?
Prevent, them to be liable by saying it was an act of nature.
Yeah. Just to cover their behind. Ain't nobody trying to ditch out no money, B, but they got a company. You understand what I'm saying?
But it's crooked. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, we all know that, but
the legalities of it is crooked. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. Because in one instance, it's legal to sue somebody for emotional distress. But in the airline industry, you cannot sue anyone for the emotional distress, according from what we just saw.
I feel you.
Yo, you ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Let's get into it. ASAP Rock.
Above entitled action. Find the defendant, Rakeem Mayers, not guilty of
Not against the audience. Or this is not against the audience.
Yo, let me say something real quick.
Yo.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck. Man, they gave him a motherfucking. That wasn't no regular jail for us, bro. He didn't go to regular. He wasn't in regular court. Because soon as that man, I don't give a fuck if they said not guilty or guilty. Soon as you would have leaped, them police would have leaped into action.
Okay, but look, what then he leaped over to his wife? That was his wife, right?
Listen to me.
You can't even do that nowhere, yo. That was crazy.
I'm gonna tell you something. From my view, it looked like he fell over that shit.
Nah, look.
The jury, the above entitled action. Find the defendant, Rakeem Mayers, not guilty of
Not against the audience.
Definitely looked like he fell.
Yeah.
Nah, but no, he jumped. He leaped over. Listen to me, though. What I'm trying to say, yo, I'm sorry, Maintain.
Yeah.
The judge have to say you free to go before you able to leave that area. that could have cost him.
I agree.
The judge ain't saying, you're free to go, because that's why you see the police still grabbing him, telling him, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, I'm saying I ain't no regular court shit, son.
Nah, we can't do that. We can't do that. Right when you're not guilty and then just run and hug everybody, but people do
I
get
had the judge tell me
up and all that, but
I wasn't guilty. But the judge had to say, yes, you are free to go. You can't
After the
After the
court
judge said, okay,
found
I'll
Oh,
find you not
I,
guilty. You can't
I've,
just walk out of there. You gotta sign some shit before you walk out of there. You understand what I'm saying? You got
I
this
feel,
paperwork you gotta sign.
yeah, for sure.
Nah, but see, this not no regular shit that we go through, bro.
That's
This some
not regular
different
shit, bro.
Nah, this some different shit. This some celebrity shit.
I'm gonna
But
just
that's
tell you
New
something right
York,
now.
though.
Superior
They
Court.
in New York, man. That's
I'm
the
gonna be
same
straight.
shit Trump
They
went
in New
through.
York? Nah, they in LA.
Yeah, in L.A., fam.
Oh,
This
that's LA?
Yeah, this California. This ain't New York.
Oh, but even
LA.
California is even worse.
I'm gonna just tell you something right now, B. You gotta just think too, man. Like his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like this think about stuff though.
That's
You know
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying?
That's not regular court, bro.
You think Rihanna got that power?
I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
something. He ain't wanted her there in the first get go. You know that, right? He ain't wanted her there because he ain't wanted like the media to see it, like, oh, she trying to save him. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't wanted her there, but she
That's not
voluntarily
regular
said, "I'm
court.
going to be here."
Niggas can't jump behind it. The judge gotta say, you free to go.
Yo, I understand everything you're saying. Now look, that was something emotional that he went through. Oh, I'm too loud. You know what I'm saying? So that's something like, see what I'm saying? Like he let his emotions get the best of him. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
We watch men get exonerated from life sentences.
They ain't do nothing like that.
No.
Exactly. They trying to keep it clean till they get up out of there.
You seen grown men cry.
State of California.
We seen
Joaquin Mayers. Case number
but
38.
that type of emotion. Come on, man. You are not allowed to exert that much emotion. Not us. That's showing you that they are some elite. That's some elitism, man.
So son ain't had no chance at all anyway that was doing that shit. Son that was filing the charges against him. That was
But you know why he failed though, right? Y'all know the whole story somehow, like, right? He was trying to extort Rocky and Rihanna, B, for 30 million or something like that. And they was like, we ain't giving you that. You understand what I'm saying?
Extort them for what though?
30 million because he felt that he was getting underpaid from Rocky.
So what he had to extort them against though? Like,
no, he was trying to press him for more money. Rocky, like, I'm not giving you no more money. So then after that, that's why all that thing came out to, him shooting him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I heard that the dude got shot, but when the cops came to the scene, they ain't pick up no bullets and put it in the bag and say, all right, this is evidence. Relly went back and found the shells and went back to the cop and said, oh, here, I found the shells. You know what I'm saying? So that case shouldn't even never went to court.
He got shot and went and picked up his own shells?
And took it to the precinct and gave it to them, fam.
Oh, yeah. That case was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
so
I ain't never in my life seen a nigga do some shit like that.
That was like slack of work of the officers, not really, you know what I'm saying, doing they crime thing right. They should never went to the precinct. Yeah, that's like me. That's like me shooting at Luther. That's like me shooting at Luther.
Yeah.
That's like me. Go ahead, Shy.
I'm sorry. That shouldn't have been evidence. That should have been not submissible.
Let me play this.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that's tainted type evidence. The evidence is tainted.
That's why he won. I'm telling you, because they had him on camera.
We, the jury, the above entitled action.
That's like saying, yo, you shot me, and I go pick a gun and say, here's the gun he shot me with.
Bro.
That reaction to get you locked up. That could have get you a couple of 30 days.
My nigga fell over that shit, yo.
Yeah, he fell. He ain't jump. He fell.
That reaction to get you calm, bro. Let me see another nigga do that reaction. Let that shit happen in another courtroom. Let me see that shit happen in another courtroom.
That nigga was looking at 25 years. He was happy, nigga.
Yo, bro, I seen 25 year life court cases. Let me see that shit happen in another courtroom and a nigga can jump over the goddamn stand. The last nigga that jumped over the stand got life. But he jumped
but
at
he
the
wasn't
motherfucking
not
judge.
guilty though.
Nah, he got life though.
He went after the judge though.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, Lou. That shit, you don't happen in normal courts.
You saw how many years he got? You know how many years they gave that dude?
He ain't get life.
He ain't get life.
That's elite court, man. I mean, that's them high upper class people court, man.
They gave that guy years though.
That's not
He
regular
got-
people court.
Yeah, he got more than. Yeah, he jumped over the judge and yeah, right there.
Hell yeah.
You know how many years they gave him for that?
IRS
e-file is now.
He got like 30 years.
Yeah.
You can't even look back. You can't even look back and say nothing in
Look,
court.
look at this. Look.
Yeah, no, that shit is causing. He caught the judge off guard too. He probably
Yo.
was fucking her too. He was like, "You bitch!" Bang, 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 bang. I know he got it. I know she took a month and a half.
Yo, she was mentally stressed. Now look, think about that. Her mind was messed up. She didn't think that was gonna happen.
She got not only she got mental, she got physical stress. She got mental and physical stress.
He said, "You gonna give me what?" He went ham on her, boy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but Luke, no man in regular situations can react to any kind of verdict like that. Look at the like, you bitch ass nigga, I wanna give you down anyway. Look at him, look at him.
You see the guy in the back?
That's crazy.
Yeah, look at the guy in the back. He like,
and he put it in work too. He don't fuck no way ribs up. He was tearing the nigga ribs up.
word.
He said from the rib cage down is all mine.
Yo, but you saw when they came and sentenced him, yo, he was fully shackled next time. They said he ain't getting away this time. Look at him. Look now. He's shackled now, dude. Look, he's shackled.
It's the same judge too.
Yeah.
She gonna play your
For purposes of the record, I want to make it clear that I am not changing or modifying the sentence I was in the process of imposing last week before I was interrupted by defendant actions. I am making my calendar page from that day.
She got the panic button right there on top.
It's as it existed.
Got that panic
The
button.
moment I walked in, prior to anything happening, nothing's been changed, indicating the sentence I intended to impose.
They ain't want him to talk. He got a gag on and everything.
That's the spit man. You can't spit.
Any other issues that may arise from the events that occurred last Wednesday will be handled at a future date by a different court. For purposes of the
19
record,
months.
I want to make it clear that I am not changing or modifying the sentence I
Hell
was
no.
in the process of imposing last week before I was interrupted by defendant's actions.
I'm
I
surprised
am
you ain't
making
taking
my calendar page from that day
Bugging.
an exhibit for the
She
court.
wanted to make sure she put that motherfucking time on. She wanted to stamp that time on. She made sure that's time. Yo, let's go
Here
to the
go.
next one, Lou.
Look, this is sentence right here. We got 20 million.
20 years a minimum.
And substantial bodily harm, victim over 60 years of age or
Dreads
older,
and shit.
a category B felony in violation of NRS 200.481, and count 3, intimidating public officer, a category C felony in violation of NRS.
That sound like the same judge, right?
Everyone.
Yeah, it sound like a. I'm trying to see if they gonna put her on there. Let me see.
Yeah, that's her right there sitting there.
Nah, that ain't the judge. That's the lawyer right there.
To them and
Oh, they let
due
this
to
nigga
his
talk.
extreme conduct.
Nah, he's shackled. Look his hands.
Nah, they let him
People
talk.
have done me wrong. I still treat everybody right, and the
Nah,
state just just not safe
They ain't
since I was a
trying to hear
little
that
kid
shit.
to do the right things. I never get tired of trying to do the right things. The state just.
Hold up. Let this nigga
Mr.
talk.
Speak first. He wants to address the court.
Judge, Miss Judge Susan H. Johnson.
Oh, he gay now?
I don't understand
What'd he
why
say?
the state is like really going after my
Bro,
character.
why you just said it like that? So ain't fruity, bro.
Turn the volume up, man.
It is up, man. You ain't hear that nigga, bro. Hold up, man. Hold up, man.
I mean, I've always had a little kid of like.
Right through the court last.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'll let Mr. Redden speak first. He wants to address the court.
Judge, Miss Judge Susan H. Johnson. I don't understand why the state is like really going after my character. I mean, I've always had problems since I was a little kid of psychosis and being in big crowds and always feel like my life is in danger. I didn't know, being a young person, even in middle school, elementary school, knowing that like I fear for my safety. I'm just being me, going to school, growing up, trying to do the right things. I never get tired of trying to do the right things. The state just said that I have
So now here a little kid again.
No remorse. Like, I feel like Judge Johnson, she doesn't know me. I understand she's doing her job.
Nigga went back to a little kid.
But I know that I'm not a bad person, and I'm thinking like even she knows that. But I'm sitting here like doing her
He's
job,
delusional.
And I believe that you
He's
all know that I'm not a
delusional
bad person. I'm not an evil person. When I came to court on January 3rd, 2024, I was listening to music. I was in a good mood. I had a stable place to stay. I was trying to get a job. I did not catch any new charges. I'm not a bad person. I don't understand why the state is trying to prove me as a bad person. I understand they have a job to do, but this is just, it's not right to me, you know? I'm not.
Some cops ready for this one. They said, let them try to jump over this banister now. We're going to whack them.
I see spirits. I hear voices. I've been going through this for over a decade now, really since
Look, they ready.
2012, you know?
They said, you ain't going to get that far, buddy.
I feel attacked. Just not safe since I was a little kid, and me growing up, know that I had these problems. In 2022, I came to prison for the first time. I accepted responsibility for my actions. When I did what I did, I committed a crime in 2020 of December. It was 4 years ago. I paid my debt to society. I got out thinking I'm gonna get work. I was really sick and ill. I was very malnourished. I don't complain about things. I don't point the blame when people have done me wrong. I still treat everybody right. And the state just stated that I have no remorse and they feel like I'm a bad person. I just don't understand why are they coming after me like this. But I understand they have a job to do. When I came to court, I know for a fact, Judge Johnson,
Yeah, he's
I've
stupid.
met
He
Judge
made
Lopez
himself look
in
bad, bro.
2023 of October, and you know what she told me when she revoked?
This guy, get out of here.
Yo, man, yeah, man. That was a lot of babble right there, man.
Yeah, word salad. Like they will want to hear that shit. Like why you jumped over that fucking?
Go through 30 years now. That's crazy.
You jumped over the bench. What do you think was going to happen if you jump over a motherfucking bench
And attack the judge?
You had a motherfucking paralegal on the side giving you rib shots. The fuck you thought was going to happen?
Son got donkey of the year.
Yo, yeah. Can't do nothing like that thinking you're gonna get away. You made your situation worse than what it was doing that. You ain't get no points for that.
Hell yeah.
He went viral though. He probably got some views, but
Nah, somebody else got paid. He didn't even got that.
That's what I'm saying. Just his name. He's famous for his name, for that little 15 minutes of fame. Now he got 30 years behind
but
him.
he's still nameless.
Exactly. Can't do nothing.
He washing drawers in jail.
That's not the type of fame you want, man.
Nah, you don't want that old.
Oh,
yo,
man,
you know what?
50 Cent.
So, yo, man, let me ask a question right now.
Yeah.
How Rick Ross' arm get broke?
Listen to me.
That's what I was saying, yo.
You know what happened? I'm gonna tell you something. You heard they said Big Meech put it on them, B.
What? Who you listening to NREC, man?
Nah. Who?
NREC. You listening to
I'm not listening to MREC. I go to Jordan Tower, B. That's who I really mess with, man.
Go back, Lou.
What happened?
You spelling it wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, you laughing at me. I go to MREC.
NREC.
Well, I tell you. Yo, how that happened?
Right
and then
after
look.
the concert, his arm
No, it
get
wasn't
broke?
no concert. The concert got canceled, fam. Canceled.
Yo.
It never took
I
place.
think some promoters got to his ass, son.
Nah, I don't know.
It's what 50 know. You see, nobody posted on their page. You gotta look at all
got
this.
to his ass, man. Nobody don't. You don't just. Ain't nobody else arm is broke.
Look, he said he bought a new shoulder. He's got so much money, he bought a new shoulder. Rick Ross said he bought a new shoulder.
Yeah,
He
after
said,
nigga done speaks on his injury. He stay getting his ass whooped, man.
Listen to me, the Boss Token is hot right now. Avoid the fake coins. Get the address.
Now he got a
on my
coin.
page. Boss Token. Listen to me, this is not a pump and dump. This that long money. We gonna do this the long way. You heard me? You see what I'm doing right now? My shoulder broke, but we still getting to the money. We still counting paper. This ain't a pump and dump, baby. We bossing all the way up. Get the address to the Boss Token. It's on my page.
Yo.
Avoid all the foo-foos, the fugazis, and the fake shit. Let's go. Ricky Rose Car Show. Old schools.
Big Meech might show up at the car show. Tim's other showed up.
Big bikes.
Well, why would
Slippery Soap, what it do? Number one car detailing vibes in the world.
Why would he do that to
want to do that good?
Because he messed up the BMF thing.
My prediction.
Yo, yeah.
My prediction.
It's for the crypto community.
All
The
of
Boss
this
Token
right now
is up, baby.
doesn't
And it's doing what it's
sit
supposed
well
to be
with
doing.
him.
It's moving how
I
we
don't
want
think
it
that
to
car
move.
show gonna be as grandeur as it would have been if he had got that Big Meat show off, man.
Let's go. The Boss Token is now live.
I think it's
The
gonna
Boss Token
it's gonna
is now
attract
live.
people, but
Right now is the
he's
time.
gonna make a lot of money like he would have
If you
made.
want to go up, it's time.
Nah, but his car shows always be lit. But
Yeah.
it would be more popping if he would have did that. If that Big Meat shit would have fell.
Yeah, because it would have brought more people. Because everybody that went to that concert would have came to that car show.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Plus who he already got on his agenda. You know what I'm saying? They would have showed up. So that would have just been more clout for him. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you
but
something.
he don't do business like that.
I'm gonna just tell you something.
He tried to set up a Big Meech tried to set up a concert.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah.
For Big Meech. I mean, Rick Ross tried to set up this venue for Big Meech. Trust me, they put money down, bro.
But look, it wasn't for free. Who you think was gonna get paid off for that though?
The venue.
When your car,
the venue
you
kept their deposit.
Rick Ross Car Show tickets up. Go to rickrosscarshow.com. It's the biggest car.
You understand what I'm saying?
Bike event
of the year. The venue, they lost money, man.
It's going down in the major.
Oh, they lost a whole lot of money. Money they ain't even see yet. They lost it right when they canceled. Exactly.
Because in advance, they got paid back.
It's explode. It's some cool shit.
That's why he's trying to keep this shit going, man.
That nigga had a
They
fucking.
lost a lot of money, man.
Page. That nigga was on that clickbait shit. I don't know what happens to his arm. Nigga said,
man, I think it got something to do with.
Look what it says. Rick Ross arm is broken.
Lost, man. I think these people invested a lot of money.
Becoming a millionaire is right
on the back of him, and they lost money.
That's what you think?
Of course, because Lou, you have to put a deposit down to even book a venue like that. That deposit for a venue like that is up there, bro.
What you think for them artists though? That probably was. I don't think that shit was no Madison Square Garden.
Yes, it was. It was a very big stadium, bro. It was a stadium.
It was in Miami. It was It was gonna be in Miami. It was gonna be in Miami.
Yeah, the stadium.
Mm.
They booked the stadium.
What's the deal?
Bro, they put a deposit down. They lost money, bro.
Word on the street is Big Meech is angry that Rick Ross manipulated him into.
That's my dude. That's my source right there.
50 Cent, which ruined
I hear his voice.
business.
That's my man. That's where I get my source from.
And also destroyed his son's career as an actor.
Exactly.
Now Rick Ross is now focused totally on the Boss coin, which has a low market value, and it's only at like 2 or 3 million. When Hawk to a coin with Hawk to a girl was at 500 million market cap. That's not good. Okay. But let's get into this whole Rick Ross and Big Meech thing. You haven't heard much from Rick Ross about the show.
We ain't
Or
gonna hear
Big Meech,
shit.
nothing about from Big Meech or Little Meech.
That's
Rick
it.
Ross is the one who
We ain't gonna
canceled
hear
the show,
shit about
right?
from Big Meech.
Rick Ross is now seen.
We ain't gonna
in
hear
a
nothing
body
because
well, you know, his arm is in a sling,
it's like,
and
yo,
he announced
nigga
that
can't really
my
make no
arm
moves
is
out here. 50
broken,
Cent already
but I
come
bought a
after
new
everything
one.
you do, bro.
And then he says, "Boss token out now." Okay. I'm assuming, and people are
I go
saying
and
it's
invest
not
in the
Big Meech
Boss
himself
token.
that broke his arm, but Big Meech knows a
Yeah,
lot of
he
people,
going
and there's a
back
lot
to
of
the
people
shadows,
connected to
man.
Meech, and there's a lot of embarrassment around this canceled concert.
You know,
Why would
his
Meech be
best
mad
bet,
at
he's
Ross?
going back to
Well,
the
when
shadows.
he got out of jail,
It's going to be in
Rick
the
Ross and
background.
him were in contact.
And I think he can still make moves. It's just the fact, you know, he just got to play the background.
What's going on with these YouTube streets?
And he can still do what he want to do. I just believe that, like I said in the first time we talked about this, man, it was like, you know, what niggas do when they in jail and they want to serenade motherfuckers, give motherfuckers all that sweet shit that they want to hear. They'll tell you everything
That you want to hear.
good. Anything that's good to that ear, they gonna give it to you.
They trying to get your full attention, man.
50 Cent.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? While he was locked down behind them
The
walls,
main reason why
he was saying whatever he had to say that was good to sweet to the ear.
and Big Meech because he knows how difficult it can be whenever you are dealing with an undefeated enemy. Yesterday, I posted a video of Jay Prince going off on 50 Cent over getting Big Meech concert canceled, and a lot of you were wondering if 50 is going to respond to Jay Prince. Well, I guess he finally did respond. Check this out. They gonna say somebody pressed me. You can't press me, fool. All you can do is make me nervous, and you don't want to make me nervous because I start doing shit LOL. I just want to remind you, I never asked you to follow me. If you would like to unfollow me, now would be the good time. LOL. Some of y'all secretly dislike me, but I openly don't give a F. I don't have the energy to hide how I feel. This message got a lot of people speculating that 50 is indirectly sending shots at Jay Prince, and it will be intense if 50 decides to start crashing out at Jay Prince. I heard that some people reached out to Jay Prince after Meech concert was canceled, and they tried to know if he knows something about it. Because remember,
let me say something.
What's up?
I think a lot of people, especially a lot of the OGs is coming out, right?
Yep.
The OGs ain't feeling that shit, man. With how 50 treated Big Meech.
Nope.
A lot of these OGs, you know, they looking at the whole situation that they should have handled that shit like, you know, behind the scenes, more or less than parade themselves and destroy. Let the internet destroy Big Meech's character. I don't think Big Meech, and I feel like the OGs don't feel like Big Meech deserves the scrutiny that he's receiving. And I'm gonna land it right there.
Okay. Now, how I look at the whole thing, like how I've been looking at it, I'm not mad at 50 cents. I'm a little mad at like Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? Like on the being real and up. Even like, you know what I'm saying? Going from where I'm from, like, you know, just the street, you know the street, you know how the street goes, man. You know the principle of the street. There's rules to it, man. There's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? 50 did a lot for Meech. He looked out for his son, the fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? 50, they made $5 million. $5 million off of 50. Little Meech came on and told 50, like, yo, my father was hurting when he came out of jail. You know what I'm saying? That's why he went to Ross. That's why they doing this. He had to pay some bills. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I think how Big Meech should have handled it different. What's up?
How would a white man in his 50 Cent situation handle that?
Okay.
They're saying, what these OGs are saying, that he should have just had a little bit more class about it. That's all they're saying.
But if you know,
like
Jay Prince, all these other people, like that's what you're talking about, the OGs, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, but my thing is this, fam. If you know 50 Cent from back in the days, man, that man is about loyalty, fam. You could see that. I respect him for that, B. Like, if you go against his back and go with an enemy that you know that he got beef with, then you breaking the code. And he really live on that. He stays on that topic. Like, if you do that, I ain't messing with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got a heart for that. He's real about that. He stay, if he say he don't mess with you because you messing with somebody he got beef with, he ain't messing with you. You cut off, fam. And my thing, he put Meech is a mess. He put Little Meech on. I just felt like we could have went around a different way, but you know, he could have 50 probably could have gave that dude that money. But the thing was, they said when Big Meech came home, he wanted that BMF series, like he wanted to take over. Like, all right, I'm home now. Let me do this. 50 like, nah, we ain't doing that. You signed your rights over to me. I own your life. So that's what it's all about. Huh?
That the way when you see Big Meech and 50 Cent was taking pictures behind the scenes, they got together to take pictures behind the scenes. They got together behind the scenes and spoke upon this and got this out the way in a more classier manner.
In the orderly fashion. Look, I'm thinking like this. If Big Meech would have came up to 50 and said, yo, let's throw me a, like what Rick Ross tried to do. If he would have went up to 50 and said, yo, let's throw this, welcome me home, concert, whatever. 50 might have came, performed for free, got the money and probably gave it to Meech. You understand what I'm saying? It's just ways of going about it. But instead, he want to go and be like this, hooked up with Rick Ross, knowing that 50 and Rick Ross had beef. B, you can't play both sides of the fence, fam. You can't do that nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
In 50 Cent's perspective, I feel like he got played, man.
He did, fam. He did. And so why you think he acting the way he acting?
But wait. The shock and the disappointment and probably the anger and all that stuff set in place that I think he just reacted so much fast. I think he just overreacted.
Who, 50?
Yes, because he could have made so much money off of that still. And just contracted these niggas out of the game, or did some motherfucking Rothstein type moves. Far as Rothstein moves, like making these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, not settle with no upgrade. They can't upgrade their paper. Fuck them over on the contracts and all that other shit. You know how to do that.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't have $5 million to give to nobody. You understand what I'm saying? So for 50 to put
how long ago did he give him that $5 million?
That it was from the BMF series.
Yeah, how long ago was that?
How many series they got?
I don't know. I'm saying I'm asking. That's why I'm asking the question.
This will be the third. This will be the third series, I believe, of BMF,
so
right?
Maybe about 3 years.
Exactly. Ago? He put his son in acting school for 2 years, just so he could play. The son could play his father.
How much money do you think they spent?
They 50 said it himself. He said they made $5 million off of me. If you couldn't pay your bills with that, and how many? That was 3 years. You going through $5 million in 3 years, fam? You think you could do that? I mean, if you're a baller, if you want to buy
I don't know, but maybe they thought it wasn't going to end. They thought it wasn't, when that's
so this is what they doing. As they was getting it, he was spending it because he knew something was coming in. Now 50 Cent cut their windpipe. Now you ain't getting no money. Now you see what they doing for desperate measure. Oh, I'm gonna go to Rick Ross. I'm gonna do this. Cause 50 cut them off. They wasn't eating no more. So when you desperate for money, people do drastic things for money nowadays. Think about it. And I'm gonna tell you something. When back in the days, this is not back in the days when Meech got locked up. We in 2025. It's a whole different era, B. Like it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know he was a unity person.
Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
We knew that he was a unity person. Cause Meech always said it. He said, "Yo, man, we ain't all bosses. I ain't the boss. We all bosses." He made sure everybody eat too. That was his mentality. But then all the snitching and all this stuff come behind it. There's a whole lot of stuff behind a lot of stuff, fam. I'm telling you, I wasn't there, so I can't really personally say is this allegedly. But come on, man, things don't add up right. Things don't add up right, B. I don't even know Rich Meech like that, but. Envy. It comes with the territory.
Motherfuckers was snitching on each other.
That's why nowadays you can't tell nobody like who you sleeping with, how much money you make, because people get mad. You know what I'm saying?
Like people do with nothing, know your business.
Exactly. You got to move in silent, B. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel bad that it had to go like that because I like the BMF. You know what I'm saying? You know, I heard about Big Meech, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It's a crazy, but you know, he did everything he wanted. Let's like Biggie. Everybody do what they gotta do for their family. You know, some people choose a different route. That you know what I'm saying? You make your bed, you gotta lie in it. He did his time, he came home, you know, 50 was trying to put him on right because everybody heard about his legacy, who he was, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy how everything turned out now. Now he's suffering, B. And you know,
Jail got
I
a
think
way of like these guys, they are like isolated from the world. So when they come home, a lot of things is kind of new to them.
change.
And
Like,
I think this internet was
yo,
kind of overwhelming for him.
exactly. I'm gonna tell you something. This
What do you
internet,
think, Blue?
yo, this internet is a gift and a curse. You know that, right? It's a gift and a
Right.
curse. You understand what I'm saying? It's just how people using this platform. You're using on the positive thing. Like you could use the negative, and it's gonna catch back up to you, B. And you can't go on here and say something and think you could take it back. Cause once it's on the internet, it's on the internet. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
don't
like
get
I
on.
said, the
Don't
first
be getting on here just gibbering. You gotta speak facts, fam. You gotta speak facts.
I understand as well. You know, that's him. He do what he do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Word. Let's get into this next one, man. Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just seen this. You can check it out. I just seen this joint by
Snap your
Monte
W-2
Davis speaking on
and file your taxes 100% free. Plus, get your
Tell me
biggest
some
refund.
shit how to get some new money on taxes.
Yeah.
I was preparing for this interview. It's this idea of like idols becoming rivals, right? Like you came in the game, Floyd brought you in the game, and again,
Go ahead, hold up,
that was
pause.
like
Who's this?
Monte
like the
Davis.
superhero story. It was like, yo, like Floyd
Oh,
was the biggest boxer in the world.
did not.
He
All
came and
right,
got
all
Tank,
right.
and it's like, yo, that's what we needed when they talking to Baltimore. And like as time go on, and again, I have no idea. You correct me at any time, but we see like just little back and forth between y'all two. And again, I have no idea, bro. So you can always stop me or correct me. We could whatever. But I'm looking at like it's crazy how people can put you in opportunities, right? And I don't want to misspeak, but it just seems like it's because I've experienced that people can, and maybe not for Floyd. So let me just preface that. It's like people can put you in opportunities because they can, but it's all to help them out. And then when you're not useful for them no more, they want to
You
throw you
ain't
to
no
the
good.
wayside.
That's it. You
I
done.
mean, it just once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say they is
Supposed
or
to
who they
be,
portray
yeah.
to be. Like, damn near like it's a letdown. So you be more so hurt off, So it's like I just go my own way, like I do my own thing and things like that. So that's more so that's what it was, and that's cool. It's just like you just don't vibe with like what they on, and that's I mean I've been in situations where though like I was in a lose situation. Now
What
came out still on top
with Floyd? You said, well, what was the lose situation? What you mean?
Just it was a situation
His
that put
daughter.
me in make me lose, but he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Pedraza. Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And
Hold on, can we pause it for 1 second?
around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like 10,000.
I wanted to ask this one question. Do you think when Mayweather mad that Devontae Davis didn't show him no respect and loyalty and couldn't just pass over his daughter?
Do I think Mayweather's mad?
Yes.
Mad
Because
about
I said, do you think that he's mad because Devontae Davis didn't show him the respect, and courtesy to not pass over his daughter?
why he wanted to marry his daughter?
No, he was trying to,
They was messing with each other.
Mayweather took him under the wing at one point, and he was trying to train him and teach him the ropes, what have you. And in the process of that, Davis had a fling with his daughter. And my question is to you: do you think Mayweather feel angry with Davis because of the fling with his daughter?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because that's his daughter, man. He probably wasn't.
But you know what?
Probably didn't have her life planned out like that. But I know it's her life. She, you know what I mean. But at the same time,
I semi disagree with it though.
I don't know where he feel.
I disagree with it a little bit. I mean, my thing is like this. Mayweather loved it. Davis, B. That's my word. He took him under the wing, basically. You know what I'm saying? He took him under the wing. I can't lie about that. What I seen. My thing is this. He probably ain't want, Javante probably ain't want to really mess with his daughter because he knew how, like he said, he looked up to him, he had respect for him. So, that's the one thing. Once you have sex with a girl, then if it don't be that, you rather be a friend with a girl. Because once she give up that box and you give her that thing, then now she feel like she's armed again and she committed. You understand what I'm saying? He probably wanted to break that bridge. It's boundaries, you know what I'm saying? So when you got a friends and all that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That's like some of my friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, none for none. I ain't gonna just say none, but I know people back in Harlem. They look at my daughter Deja now and they trying to holler. Deja come back and tell me, and I'm like, what? They know you my daughter, but she looks so different now. She's a woman now. They like, oh, yo, yeah. I was like, nah, dude, like, she ain't messing with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That'll mess up a friendship with me. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I agree with too.
Yeah, man.
I agree.
I think that Davis is a little bit arrogant.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
his position, and by him crossing that line and dealing with that man's daughter like that, and their relationship was like really didn't turn out to nothing. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
So,
and they didn't keep it under the. I don't know how it got public, but it was. And to Mayweather, that was embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you saw him at that time when he was stuck in Dubai. He getting on there, yeah, he broke. He was pulling the business out the bag, fam. You know what I'm saying? So that was some hate. That was some hatred shit there. You don't throw your man under the bus and all that. They could have called each other on the phone. We ain't had to know about that, but they put it on the air so everybody know about it.
It was
you know
even
what I'm saying?
prior that same time before that.
Yeah.
You could tell that Davis, like he said, whatever my admiration that he had in the beginning is sort of feathered. And in an interview that he had when he was talking about how I don't know what company, what entertainment company, they offer him some bags.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying he gonna get his bag gonna be more than what Mayweather made at the age of where he at now. So when he said that said that he put himself in a competition and he felt that he was even a more of an elite person than
Mayweather. Yeah. Even though Mayweather trained him and all that, and put him in that position, but he said he was never getting no money from him. You know what I'm saying? He just had him under the wing or whatever, but he just basically
say though.
What?
This shit.
When they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're like sitting on a show. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you,
I had to sell my jewelry.
I'm letting.
Had that jewelry where you got evicted.
Them boxes that you talking about, I'm putting them on game. Letting them know what's going on. Like, see, this was happening. Like, you feel me? I'm letting these guys know. So when it be like people saying they want to fight me, it's
like, how could you, nigga? I was the one that was giving you game when I was going through it.
Yeah.
When I was at the lowest part of my career, I was telling y'all niggas how so you wouldn't have to get here. And now it's like betrayal almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Why? After so much time, after I guess again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight. Like, why would he try to
take it away from you?
Career?
Because at that time I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to bring up but
she was messing with his daughter.
Somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So
he said it ain't true.
Boy.
That's the one that's with NBA YoungBoy.
Okay.
So
yeah.
She with him right now?
I mean, y'all.
No, it was a downfall.
Nah, he married to somebody else, but that's his baby mom, though.
He did it dirty too.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
NBA YoungBoy got a baby by Floyd Mayweather's daughter?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
That's the son that you see, the little son that you see Floyd Mayweather be boxing with.
What?
Yeah.
That's NBA YoungBoy's son.
That's his son.
What? All right, I got you now. I got you. Yup, I got you now. Wow, that's crazy. Small world, boy. Small world. Crazy.
Small world.
Damn.
It's crazy, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shit, that was it, man. That was a good show, man. We'll wrap it up. I'm about to take my ass to sleep, man.
All right, you got work in the morning?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, we both.
All right. All right, man. Me too. I got to work too. We all working. That's good.
Y'all free, man. Hop on tomorrow, man. It's gonna be some more.
All right.
Shit.
All right, man. Y'all stay up. Love y'all, B.
All right, love you too,
love
man.
you back,
Love you,
bro.
man.
Peace.
All right, man. Be safe out there, B.
Peace.
All right, one.